This is my move. I used to hit him with the.
You trying to see? Hey, oh.
I had someone once tell me, you need to hold your niggas, the dudes that you're seeing, you need to hold them to the same standard that you hold your homegirls. And at first I didn't really understand what that like truly meant. But then when you think about it, like I would let niggas get away with all type of shit that I would never let my homegirls get away with. You know what I'm saying? Like your homegirls flake on you and you be like, damn bitch, like what the fuck? You know, your homegirls don't call you back, don't text you. You be like, damn, what the fuck? Dudes do that and you be afraid to say something, or you be afraid to sound naggy, or you be afraid to bring it up because you don't want to seem like you too pressed or you too thirsty. Man, fuck that. You ain't got to be a dick about it, but nobody in your life, whether they're your friend or they're trying to be more than friends, should be allowed to be inconsiderate. I mean, if you call them, they should holler back. If you text them, they should text back. And if not, you got to step back. So when y'all see me hanging out with my homeboys and you're like, who that, who that, who that? That's my nigga who has a girl, and he is good to his girl, and he's good to his homegirls. And you need niggas that are good to you, especially in the interim of getting a nigga that's for you. It's so funny to hear some of y'all talk about Cardi and like, why she don't understand that people gonna talk about her? She famous. Like, that's just what it is. She need to get thick skin. It's like, most of y'all couldn't handle being famous for a day. You probably couldn't even handle a rumor being spread about you in 7th grade. Shut it.
That's best.
For my Uber, and the nigga is literally like looking through his car window, licking his lips at me, and you're just like, why are y'all like this? Why? So this is my BBC sweatsuit, but I'm about to Wakanda the image that's on here. I'm about to Wakanda it up with my Prismas. Ta-da! Melanin. Wakanda forever. Bam. If you're wondering why the left eye is blue, it's because they match my Jordans. This 5 a.m. call time is going to kick my ass. Back up in the trailer, niggas. Season 3. Back up in the trailer. Cleo. Freddie. Cleo. Freddie. Cleo. Freddie. Robbing a bank. At Hillman. It is time. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. I'll put this back here. Here, I'll take that. What's wrong?
Take 2.
Right. Okay. And Tiffany is on the way.
Hey guys.
Flip it under. I put it under the wig cap. Just a little bit.
This we call this the coaxing of the baby hairs. The coaxing. Come on out. Come on out, guys. Come on out. It's safe. You know you miss the crazy because it balances your crazy. Because you fronting like you ain't crazy, and we all know.
Oh, no. I know I'm crazy. No, I ain't playing. I know I'm crazy. Well, she didn't know she's going to...
Look at Tiff back in the game. Hey, guys.
Oh, okay. This the one? This is that I went? Yeah. How did I?
We bad.
I brushed it for opportunity.
It always takes me a little bit to get my accent back.
Money changing colors like I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. Big on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down, hold your mans down. Who told you?
That's not cool. Nigga. Did I really just have someone send me like a 4-page Aaliyah letter about how I copped out on talking about colorism when I was on the Breakfast Club? Because when they asked me about my experience with colorism, I didn't launch into an entire epic tale about how being light-skinned has carved my way. Did that just happen? It did. I'm not saying colorism doesn't exist. It absolutely exists. But I am not going to spend my interview focusing on me being light-skinned. I have had no evidence of how my light-skinnedness has necessarily helped me in certain spaces. It has definitely helped other people. But for my personal experience, my interview was not going to be about colorism. It is not a cop-out to not dive further into a topic that you didn't come on the show to talk about. You get to choose. And the reality is that people want you to stand on ceremony for every single topic, every single time because of what's going on. As far as I'm concerned, as a light-skinned woman, all there is for me to say about colorism is that it exists, and that me being light-skinned does not make me more valuable, more talented, or more beautiful, and that we need to stop pushing the narrative that it does. We also need to stop the narrative that me being a light-skinned woman makes me less down for the cause, less of a black woman, and devoid of struggles based on skin color simply because we don't have the same skin color. Trust, a lot of these white folks, it don't matter what kind of brown you are, they ain't fucking with you. And when you got a mouth like mine, I could be eggshell and they'd be like, get that nigger out of here. So stop the fucking madness. And I say this with all due respect. Go fuck yourself. You're just not on my level.